everybody. No, I'm getting on, but here I am. We're doing to finish this up, and we're going to start the Joggers Hack on DLC as well. All right, let's check on Clan Llewellyn. From Commander Cullen, or to Commander Cullen, our troops fortified the city of Wycombe and flew the Inquisition banner. It is good that we did so, as the Marchers had soldiers ready to invade the city and kill every elf inside. They were not ready to make an enemy of the Inquisition, however, and when they saw our soldiers, they pulled up short. The Inquisition diplomat, Lady uh, Guinevere Valant, handled negotiation as well. When presented with evidence of the red lyrium, which we made clear was an unholy tool of Grisius himself, the Marchers backed down from their claims of a baseless elven rebellion and pledged to leave Wycombe in peace. They have also donated generously to the Inquisition's coffers to make clear their support for our cause. The Inquisitor's keeper, I can never pronounce it, Istemathero, I don't know, has been installed along with a city elf and several human merchants on the new Wycombe City Council, which will rule the city fairly for both humans and elves alike. That's the outcome that I wanted. Very, very well done. So not only does the elves in the city survive, but the Dalish clan survives. The city of Wycombe doesn't get decimated, and the elves join the humans and make a better society in the city of Wycombe and the Free Marches. Excellent outcome. That's the outcome I was looking for, and that's the outcome I finally got. All right. Hero for Reldon. The hero for Reldon made contact. He left a letter to deliver to the Inquisitor, as well as goods from his travels that might be of use. We have included them in the missive. Okay. It doesn't say what it was on that note, but I was unable to reach a compromise with the Teventer. I suppose our influence does not stretch only so far. He did, however, offer his apologies and made us a gift of some rare minerals. I will keep our negotiation open, but it does not look promising. Whatever. Research the Well of Sorrows. I want to do this. Your worship, my town of Vel Gamord has been sieged by Darkspawn. I cannot fathom where the loathsome beasts have come from, but I beg the Inquisition for assistance. My own humble forces have already been dispatched to help in your own noble efforts, leaving my people ill-equipped against the savage host. Word of your reputation of the redemption of the Grey Wardens has already spread far. Please, if you can spare them, yeah, we'll send them. The Grey Wardens are in the best world against Darkspawn. This is a chance. It is odd to see a town threatened by Darkspawn. I suggest we investigate before committing forces. I agree.
Inquisitor.
Let's investigate. Consequences of Blackwall's lie. Josephine felt like we should appease the people, and Cullen said we shouldn't.
All right.
That's what I'm doing. We're not giving them. We're not giving them jack. We needed the people. We needed the resources to help end the threat. We're not gonna go back on that. Bring something to Skyhold. Please do.
Inquisitor.
I want to judge him before the final battle. You talk to everybody.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, Oh! Forgive my surprise. Your face is... I thought those markings were permanent.
Mm-hmm. I wanted them gone. Why don't you ask Solus?
Solus could tell you all about it.
I'm sure. Perhaps we could talk of other things then. It's good to see you.
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
Does it even become a strain, sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely painful. But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting so many different people.
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those outside our circle. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Find your mirth elsewhere.
Miss Florian.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
I guess he didn't notice my markings being gone.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Got to share. Try to talk to Solus again after the whole thing.
Inquisitor, how may I help you prepare for our final battle?
I'd like to discuss what happened before, Solus.
I'm afraid that wouldn't be appropriate at this time. We must focus on what truly matters. Harden your heart to a cutting edge, and put that pain to good use against Corypheus.
It would help me if you could explain why.
The answers would only lead to more questions. An emotional entanglement that would benefit neither of us. The blame is mine, not yours. It was irresponsible and selfish of me. Let that be enough.
You really don't let anybody see under that polite mask you wear, do you?
You saw more than most. Let me know if I can be of any more help in planning our final fight.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
How can you still have faith?
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
For moments like this, perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
Mm.
I heard reports of the events at the Temple of Mathal, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
I didn't expect a Chantry Mother to be interested in exploring an elven god's temple.
Whether your gods are myths or aspects of the Maker, they are worth studying. Whatever we find will help us better understand our world and our Maker. No believer should fear the truth. But of course, all that must wait until Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
Farewell.
Maker go with you.
Mm.
We don't have the strength of treaties to judge a true Grey Warden.
Heroes, them. Saved us all a while back.
A sad lot, their lives.
Can't get much sadder.
Mm.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done.
Yeah, Dorian.
There is something still left to restore.
I like Dorian.
Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
We'll get a shout out. I know you're still playing Knights of the Old Republic. Love that game. Oh, you're not anymore. All right.
You're not doing nothing, Dorian. You came here. You're fighting with us.
Thank you for saying that. I want to do more than stop Corypheus, however. I want to save my home. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
No, I gotta get those kids. I'll be back on Wednesday now. Time to work and get schoolwork done. Oh, okay, gotcha. I hear that. I've been working on my days off too. Just getting work done. I like Dorian. Even if you're not playing a guy or romancing him, like he's just so supportive. He's got your back.
Something you need?
I should go.
Try not to die. I would notice
I
you
guess
were
that
gone.
he's just super nice. He's like a good friend to have.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Yeah, he can be a super supportive friend.
I'll leave you to it.
That's what I like about him. He's always being encouraging. I think that the only way you can really get a really big rivalry with Dorian if you're really trying. Yes, it's a lot easier to gain affinity with him as a man, but as a woman, it's not that difficult either because it's just like, it's almost like he's like pretty much like he's there to support you anyway.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
You're my favorite divine anyway. I want Liliana to be divine.
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things.
Yes, he is the easiest
Change
to get along
everything.
with.
Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will
Exactly.
accept them as the Maker's children. In fact,
Right.
it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude
Right.
them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
Right. Down with racism. I don't like it. I don't like that it exists in the first place. I would definitely support her as divine.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I will make that mistake.
You'll make a lot of enemies, but I mean, it's Liliana. I feel like she can take it, and she got the right people on her side. She'd be all right. Getting blown up didn't help. Should I say that? Yeah.
You never know. Justinia might have succeeded if she hadn't been caught in a giant blast of magic.
I won't
Ouch.
make that mistake either. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there?
All right. Thanks for
The
coming in,
Chantry
Mom. Appreciate it.
alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace? There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them see. But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine. Yet.
I still got Liliana hardened, so don't be surprised if some of those people who are against her wishes might end up disappearing.
So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
That's the reason why the Grey Wardens did what they did back in the day and took in the tank. Because the Archdemon can't do that and survive because the dragon soul is too powerful for a human body or an elf or a dwarf or a Qadari for that matter. But for a human like Corypheus, who's corrupt, he can jump from one humanoid to another. It's not a problem. I guess they could make darkspawn dogs and cats. Have them kill Corypheus. I don't know. As long as there's another blighted creature nearby. I don't know. They also determined, like, why can Corypheus choose? Can Corypheus choose where he's going to switch to? Because when you kill the Archdemon, they can't choose that. Well, there's no other blighted dragons except for the ones in, I guess, the Deep Roads, if they're blighted. I don't know. It's a whole story continuity thing.
No matter how powerful he is, there's a way to defeat him, and we'll find it.
I hope you're right. I have researchers scouring the Temple of Mythol as we speak. I hope that their search turns up something we can use. Ancient magic, perhaps. Something even Corypheus missed. Anything to give us an edge.
Anything I should know?
It's been a long road, but we're nearing the end. With Samson gone, the Red Templars are scrambling.
I'll leave you to your work.
Take that, Solus. Nobody else has anything to say about her tattoos.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Carry on.
Josephine said something. That's the only one so far.
What do you think allowed the triumph of the temple?
I'm not listening.
One of our own entered, and one of our own emerged. The old ways remain.
Heretics and demons. That's all that was.
Whatever, bro. She's right. We're elves. We're all elves. What's up?
Here to help, Inquisitor.
Great.
Of course.
Once we were in our peace with our love.
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mythal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Most of our people were at the Temple of Mythal. I've still got a few, though. Men who are recovering from wounds. I can send them around to rattle swords, wave flags, and look a lot larger than they are. It'll mess with enemy estimates of our numbers, so no one thinks Skyhold is undermanned.
We'll talk later.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one
That's
more
true.
big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Darn
Good
right.
to see you, boss.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I know, Sarah gonna have something to say. She like to make fun of. Oh, where's Sutherland? We're not here anymore.
Free. That was a decision, and it was well considered. After what he did, I knew many killed in war. Sadly, in a game of power decided by heirs, only one target matters.
You're a cold prick. You know that.
Of course.
Oh, hi, yeah? Listen, stand there. Right there. Now, about Mythal.
Okay. Put that away. Why she point an arrow at me? Why should what should my reaction be?
Sarah, I don't know what reaction you want, but can this be it so we can be done?
All right. So maybe it's still you. Someone needed to do something. I mean, you went wading into a well of sorrows. Who hears that and thinks, well, Dunkerbutt, let's have a go? Even mad old Abelard said elves destroyed themselves. The only believable bit in a sea of clear demon bait. It makes messing with their relics real stupid. So, test done, you're still you. We can leave these lies behind.
Okay.
How is aiming an arrow at my face a test?
I heard once that if you're possessed, the demon will defend itself against attack. Sounds stupid
That's
to
true.
say it out loud. I don't know. I don't know demons. At least if it's true, the arrow's right there. I'm sorry, yeah? Morrigan's probably got better ways, but who can trust her?
I wouldn't say never again because she is right about that.
So your main takeaway is that elves worship demons.
Well, they never call them that, yeah? But that's what it had to be. I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
I mean, Sarah is a person who, to be honest, like some African Americans, you get to a situation where horrible things happen. You lost the people who won is in charge of history and religion, and then this is the way they come out. It's kind of gross, to be honest. What difference does it make either way, to be honest? I agree. No, I don't agree. If some of it's true, she's not going to like any of that. You're insulting our heritage. I believe it was all true. Yeah, she's not going to like it, but I'm going to say
The
it.
evidence is hard to ignore. I believe it.
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Cariffi's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. I get it. You're an elf. Be all elfy. But this? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
Other people made her the Herald of Andraste. Doubt she did that herself. Don't even believe in Andraste. And you're an elf too. It's crazy. Doesn't matter. Like, that's not even what we're here for. We made the Inquisition to stop Corypheus. That's the whole point of it. And to close the breach, which we did.
It's not as if it matters what I believe. I've already denied being the Herald.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Cariffi fish. Whatever.
She is just so difficult. I don't hate her at all. But I think she got some self-hate in her.
So what's going on with your face? You go off with Solus and now your elfie dealies are gone.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't what I thought. Originally, they were slave markings. Solus told me how they were misinterpreted. The meaning changed.
And then she laughed about that.
The Dalish, they don't know anything. I mean, you know now, but they put on all this real elf stuff, and I knew it. It's all just fancy dress. Nobody knows anything about real elves, except they're gone.
There's nothing wrong with them not wanting to be subjugated by a group that destroyed their whole livelihoods. Not wanting to be city elves who get, like, horribly assaulted by humans whenever they feel like it, or any other horrible things that they do. Yeah, a lot of stuff that they believe is wrong, but that's the life they choose to live. No reason to hate them for it.
Yes, history is dumb and everyone is dumb. Now leave it be.
Fine, I'm done. All those faces. That's just funny.
Why is that funny? That's what I don't understand.
Love seeing you, yeah?
I'd like to know more about you, now that you're comfortable.
Suppose. It's embarrassing enough now, may as well.
Anything more to say about where you came from? Aside from hating cookies there.
Denerim, mostly. Before running into another Jenny. He was fun. Had weird friends, though. I think some of them were a lot more serious about being serious. Got some of them killed. I suppose they were like family. Better than Lady Emerald ever was. You know why? They didn't give two squirts about who or what you were. It was all what you did.
So where are the rest of them?
All over. Or they stopped to let new people go all over. Some get rich and stop playing so they can do good things with it. One or two don't. Eventually, someone asks for a favor against them. So don't get like that, you hear?
Denerim is a long way from Orlais. How'd you get there?
By Stinky Horse?
Sarah.
Denerim wasn't much fun after the Blight. Everyone trying to recover, you even feel bad for the nobles. But Val Royeaux, that's a fat city full of fat heads. They just don't know when to stop. You saw it. Orlais is rich and stupid. Ripe for the pickings.
So is that who showed you how to fight? Gave you your skills?
Nobody gave me anything except a chance. And maybe some lessons to start, but mostly just the chance. I took that and ran.
Do you remember your actual family at all? Your parents?
Well, there is the amulet I had as an orphan that has a missing piece. And look at your face. You believe me? No, still no parents. I remember an alienage with arseholes, and hating that stupid tree. The one elves always have. Of all the things to pray at, they could at least pick one with apples.
It's nice to see this side of you, that you trust me.
Don't you go blabbing around, yeah? Because I'll have a big, trusting foot up your pucker.
I'm gonna say that even though she don't like
I
it.
think that after our rooftop chat, I get why you're not like other elves.
Well, don't. How about we dig into what you
Oh.
are? Or what you're supposed to be? Do you know all about elfiness? What it takes to keep our ears all perky? Because I'm just me, and I couldn't give a fig. All right.
Okay.
Didn't mean to poke at a sore spot. Consider it dropped.
Well, good then, because that's the way I am. This way. You do this with everyone. Because I hope I'm not the only one that squirms like this. Feels weird.
Yeah, I do with everybody.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
See? What did I tell you? Something like that.
Thank you.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
His hands were bruised from beating on the wall. It was dark, like the cabinet where he hid to escape his father. His belly hurt like knives, throat cracked dry. He was alone. I pushed through and held his hand. It was all I could do. He said, "Thank you." Thank you.
Oops.
Here
Not
to
bad.
help, Inquisitor.
I bet.
Greetings, Your Worship.
My Lady Inquisitor, how gratifying to see you. Your efforts to restore our hubs of commerce have been tremendous, as is the gratitude of the tradesmen and affiliates.
How are you doing? Good business?
In this gilded fortress, how could we not be?
We'll speak another time.
Of course, Lady Inquisitor.
The war in Olay has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for good.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
So I'm guessing only Josephine and Sarah have something to say about the villa sling being taken off your face. So nobody else says anything. Instead of talk to Vivienne, but or Cassandra.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
I should go.
Naturally.
My dear, I know you must have a great deal on your mind right now, but I need to speak with you. You know as well as I how far the Inquisition's influence has spread, and how desperate the Grand Clerics have become. Our opinion will be instrumental in their election of the new Divine.
I thought that might be coming after the Grand Ball.
The Inquisition may not be invited to their vote, but our actions will certainly influence the Grand Clerics. To sit on the Sunburst throne, a candidate should have grace, charm, and a will of solid steel. Cassandra may lack the first two, but unless you can think of someone better, she is the strongest choice.
What would your ideal divine do with her power?
The most important thing, of course, is the restoration of the Circles and the Templar Order. The institutions that have protected Thedas for ages must be rebuilt, and the malcontents utterly crushed. We cannot allow anarchists to threaten the lives of the innocent. After we have restored sanity to the world, there will be time to address voices of dissent.
Where can we find candidates outside of the Chantry? There must be someone other than Liliana or Cassandra.
The Chantry is already desperate. They would not look to unordained women if they had any choice. You may have better luck searching the halls of the Imperial Court. There are many women serving the Empire who have the necessary presence and acumen.
Liliana might be a better choice than Cassandra, don't you think?
Liliana is a well-meaning fool. She will do irreparable harm to countless people in the name of freedom. She proposes to abolish the Circles with nothing but a solemn promise from mages not to murder children. When an angry mage lashes out inside a tower, villages aren't destroyed. The Circle protects us all. Mages will die and take ordinary men with them in a war that cannot be won. Consider carefully, Inquisitor. Everything we do is a sign from the Maker to those who seek one.
Whatever.
It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? How do you feel? It's not every day one absorbs ancient elven magic.
Actually, between the voices and the binding oath to a possibly demonic power, I'm a bit concerned.
Wise of you, Inquisitor. We cannot guess at what the lasting effects of the well might be. The Circle had little information about elven magic to begin with. Perhaps I'll speak to Dorian. Rest assured, we will find a way to circumvent whatever bargain you've made. The pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against Corypheus directly. You've done so much better than I expected. I shall not be embarrassed to stand and fight beside you.
Well, me and her relationship took a 180. We were like totally enemies when we got the Skyhold, but now she's my BFF apparently.
How may I help you?
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
There we go. Now I can access this.
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Monsignor while still an apprentice.
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
Why don't you tell me more about your Duke?
Bastien was the leader of the Council of Heralds. The only person who could bring that rabble into line. He could charm a bird out of its feathers, and frequently did. I remember once, he broke up a fight between Prosper de Montfort and the Dowager with a joke and a glass of wine. Oh, Bastien. I'm sorry, my dear. I don't think I can discuss this. Do you need something, my dear?
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous connect. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant...
You're married to the Duke de Ghislaine?
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous. Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
And what does the Duchess de Ghislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago, the poor dear.
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing parlor tricks. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
Okay. I still find it odd how they never use these rooms. What are these extra rooms here for? Unless there's something in this game that I haven't seen. Particular cutscenes. Well, not this one, obviously. This one too busted up. They could fix it if they wanted to, I guess, but just want to know what these rooms are here for. Oh, what's this? It's an arrow. Oh, it's not one of Sarah's. Let me talk to Cassandra, then I come back.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful.
I'm not.
And you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
You don't seem concerned about that.
I'm terrified. Yet I have faith in you. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
Oh, I have plans of my own.
As you should. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
Nice. But I'm supporting Liliana. That's who I'm going with. That's my favorite choice for Divine. Oh. Oh, I can make it up there, but I didn't. I gotta have all of these, I'm assuming. I got all the hearts except for one. Exotics. Never really use these. Mixing some.
That'll do fine.
Is there any of these? Yeah, I got all of them now. All of these too. I didn't know which was which, so I just bought them all. All of these too. Just missing these. All right, let's go to the gold nug. Go to the gold nug and save that. Wish you can transfer these over to other games. So hard to make them. I'm gonna make them just because.
Served the lord who loaded his catapults with anvils. Point made.
have to know what it was like. The colors, the smells, the magic. I'm sorry, it's just so exciting. You went into the Fade. If you have time, Inquisitor, do tell.
You seemed excited that I fell into the Fade at Adamant.
Excited? The spring gets me excited. This is a wonder. It's probably hard to relate, but dwarves don't dream. So I can't even guess what it's like. I can't even understand what dreams are. But you were there. And came back. Can I take a sample?
A sample?
Oh, that sounded sinister. I meant, can I cut a little piece off of you and do things to it? That didn't sound better, did it?
You'll have a full report of everything I saw. Will that do?
It's a start. I'm sorry, it's just... This is exciting. It all is. Your people cleaned you up after your fall. I wonder if anything is left. So much to think about. The Temple of Mythal sounds like the most interesting place. I hope you brought back samples of, well, anything.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. Let's see together.
Save here, and I'm gonna make that dragon armor, and I'm gonna use the either Dawnstone or Volcanic Iron. Let's go with that. Cold resistance would be good against Hack-On, which I'm gonna... Range resistance is good too. $12, $14 is better. Let's go with this. Essence of Perfection. You won't get a bonus ability, but it'll make it a perfect upgrade. 100% chance. Plus 10% to stats of success. Alright, well, should I go with that? I don't know. I could wait and get myself some dragon webbing later. Defense rating isn't as high, but everything else is better. no bonus ability. That's the downside. Oops. Let's just wait. I'm not gonna waste my materials on that. Hey, Steph, what's up? Thanks for coming in.
You know.
Appreciate the support. We'll wait. Thank you. I am, because I didn't have to work today. So, so I'm having a pretty good day when I don't have to work. But thank you. I hope you're having a good day as well. Let me give you a shout out real quick instead of Steph. There we go. Yeah, I've been pretty relaxed. All right. Let's go talk to Morrigan finally. Of course, happy to give you a shout out anytime. Always nice to have you here.
I will not juggle. Not even the common respect those who juggle.
Whatever. Florian. You're not even a Duchess anymore. You're just a jester for the Inquisition now. Alright. Let's check the war table first, then go talk to Morrigan. I actually wanted to go to the Emporium. See if I can add some more makeup to my character. Now one thing is done. We got Samson, so we can do that. Oh, and this is done. Our scouts investigated the claims of the attacks by Darkspawn on the chance that this was some trick or mistake. As it turns out, they were indeed Darkspawn, and they killed townsfolk before the Grey Wardens intervened to stop them. It was bloody work, but the Wardens did... Oh, well, some people died, but we got another one. Find source of the Darkspawn attacks. And like he said, like we're not gonna pay them back for using the treaties, even though Blackwall lied. Harsh as it may be, we still needed the resources to help everybody else in this country against Corypheus. So I'm not gonna go back on that. All right, let us find the source of the Darkspawn attacks. Let's see. we're gonna go with Liliana. Let's send the scouts in.
Let's see what we have.
Just know ahead of time what the Grey Warden's gonna be dealing with when they get in there. All right. There's too many war table things. I'm not gonna finish all of this. Keeper Howland wants to send a gift to Red Crossing for what happened after we found out the truth.
Let us begin.
Let's go with Josephine. She can deal with that. Researching the Will of Sorrow, the Seekers have written treaties on forbidden magic for ages. Cassandra could point us to some of their findings. I don't know.
All right.
Not really into letting Cullen handle stuff like that, but it's the first time for everything. Now, before we judge the prisoner, let me get to the Black Emporium.
Do not antagonize. See the tiny bear. He may be small, but he nips.
Really good on eyeliner, actually. I don't really want any blush on the cheekbones. Got some weird green lipstick. I could make her forehead smaller, but I'm not. Just leave it. Should I put some blush on? Not really. I could, but I'm too afraid to mess this up. Eyebrows. Ah, screw it. Whatever, bro. I didn't change
We
that
had a
much.
visitor the other day. Turned out to be a Venatori. We fed him to the monster under the floorboards. He made a delightful crunching noise. Are they all like that?
Monster under the floorboards. Okay. Oops. That was an accident. Now we just talk to Morgan. Morrigan. We get a judgment.
Your worship.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect. Knight Templar Samson, General to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
The headman's axe isn't enough? That's an impressive amount of ill will.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best. Same lie as the Chantry. The profit just isn't as pretty.
I found your people. They believed in you. Believed your cause was righteous.
Not your business, Inquisitor.
Your friend Maddox was so loyal, he killed himself. For you.
They were always going to die. I saw what Corypheus was doing. So yes, I fed them hope instead of despair. I made them believe their pain had purpose, just like the Chantry does. Right, Commander? It ended as well as anything else I've done. Corypheus would kill me on sight. I'll tell your people what they want. Everything I cared about is destroyed.
Very well. Samson, you will spend your remaining years serving the Inquisition. Cullen will be your handler. Perhaps he can get something useful out of you.
I doubt the commander believes there's anything worthy left in me.
You're not wrong, but you served something greater than yourself once. Perhaps you can be made to remember that.
Pretty merciful end for old Samson. I think the only person that ever really executed was the Teventer, Lord Harriman, Lyranthium. Yeah, I think so. I used to do a lot more than that when I first started playing, I think. But I think he's the only one who I feel like just chop his head off. There's no real point in keeping him alive or anything like that. He pretty much thinks that the afterlife is going to be better or whatever the heck he says. So, it's crazy. I don't know.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified.
She was chasing Kieran?
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
No time to armor up, I guess.
Wait. This isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Illuvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
They do have Illuvian in the Fade. I mean, we've seen them last time.
Morgan! Go back. I must find Kieran before it's too late. Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
Of course. Bunch of red lyrium in the Fade. Why is that?
There he is! Who's with him? That's... No. It can't be.
Oh, it can be.
Mother!
Mother. Now, isn't this a surprise?
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful? I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
Oh, be a good lass, and restrain her.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
You are Mythal.
Can't be Mythal. That's not possible.
Explain to me, dear girl, why I cannot be what I am.
Mythal was the goddess of justice. I've seen the statues. She
was one of the people. Yes, indeed.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant. You do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
If Mythal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you Asha Belinar, the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims? Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged. Alas, So long as the music plays, we dance.
So must I serve you now because I drank from the well?
Is that how you see yourself? A servant? I have no commands for you. Not yet.
Then what is it you want?
One thing, and one thing only.
I have to go now, Mother.
No. I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose, the reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one.
Love
carrying
Flemeth
the
so
soul
much.
of a being
Her story is so good. It is. They should have fleshed
He
it
is
out a lot
more
more.
than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Be thankful you did not drink. Imagine, bound to your dear mother for eternity.
Learn a lot more in Velgard, though. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
You're going to steal the body of a young boy.
If my daughter believes it, then it must be so.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
I wonder was Flemeth that bad to Morrigan, or is she just exaggerating that? I can only take her word for it.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. As for you, Inquisitor, there is an ancient altar deep within a shaded wood. Go to it, summon the dragon that is its guardian. Master it in combat, and it is yours to command against Corypheus. Fail, and die.
Wait!
I mean, I already beat pretty much every dragon so far, so. So when he's talking to Morgan, he's actually talking to his mother. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped one. Fun fact, the voice actor for Kieran is Claudia Black's son. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Thanks for that info. I didn't know that. Guess that made it easier for him, huh?
Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
Hmm.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all?
Hmm.
My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
You truly had no idea what she was?
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. I suppose I should be thankful you drank from the well. Eternal servitude to Mother would not be my first choice.
Right? He was 6 when they made Inquisition? Yeah, okay. It does sound a little younger than... But, yeah, that makes sense.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
Hmm.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me, and I cannot tell whether I passed. Mother said you must summon a dragon at an ancient altar. Do you know where that is?
I think so. It's a place dedicated to Mythal.
As no doubt is the guardian you must battle. Pray my mother has not led you astray, Inquisitor. She is not above doing so for her own amusement.
Hmm. Didn't strike me as her being deceptive, but, you know.
Mother must be very pleased. The Herald of Andraste, leader of the Inquisition, at her personal beck and call. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
Perhaps she's influenced more than just what happened at the temple.
With Corypheus, you mean?
He does have that elven orb.
Which he had to acquire somewhere. Yes, I see. It is hard to imagine her motivation for doing so. Then again, everything about her is hard to imagine. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
You seem to know a great deal about elven lore.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
Hmm.
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
So what do you intend to do now?
Now, I will take Kieran and leave. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. You are her servant, but I am her daughter. I doubt she will let me slip completely from her clutches. Whatever happens, I wish you well in the coming battle, Inquisitor.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
Yeah, I hate the circles.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight?
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight was defeated. We became close. Closer than I even thought possible. When I left, he pursued me. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
All right. All right, let's get this dragon. Let's take Iron Bull with us.
Inquisitor?
Bill loves fighting dragons. You know it. I brought him to every dragon fight that I did. I brought him with me. I gave him a build that keeps him like has a higher survivability. I don't go into his Reaver tree at all, to be honest.
It's here.
Just so he
I can feel
stay
it.
alive.
Are you certain it's still in one piece?
I'm sure it's here. Just keep an eye out.
I mostly put him in Vanguard, then some Battlemaster, and some of his two-hand. But I only gave him one Reaver ability, and I don't even use it. So, you know, just stick to that. The downside is he never learned the Rampage ability. Always bring Bull, Cass, and Dorian for dragon fights, as I'm usually a rogue. Oh, okay. When I'm a warrior, I usually bring Soulless Varric and Cassandra. But when I'm a rogue or when I'm a mage, I bring Iron Bull. Um, Sometimes I bring Dorian. Sometimes I bring Solus because Solus is I always have him as a spirit mage, and I don't use barriers on my mage. Hey, how you doing, Sarah? I don't use barriers on my mage, so he's good at that. Dorian is I usually use him as a damager, a second damager, so sometimes he uses barriers. I try not to rely on him for that though. But I mostly use the warriors for their ability to create guard for everybody on the team. That's what I use. Here we go. Love the staff. With a sun. Yeah, it's a fire staff too. It it's I forgot the name of it, but it's a schematic that you find in the Black Emporium. I probably won't be using it though. I don't need a purification room. I'm gonna use my Stormbreaker. I don't have a dragon rune, but I think corruption runes hurt dragons too. They hurt all living things really. Have the best guard belts. Yeah, that's good. Oh, nice streak, Sarah. I make sure all the warriors have Horn of Valor upgraded. Where is it? I'm sure you know what that is. Horn of Valor is not a Vanguard, a Battle Master ability. Whenever they activate it, if it's upgraded, using Fortifying Blast, every time you do damage to an opponent, you gain guard over your health. So it helps a lot.
There it is. This
Horn
is
of
all
Valor
that's
is a
left
staple
of the
in the
altar.
warrior builds also. Exactly.
We few who travel far call to me, and I will come, without mercy, without fear. I'm here, Flemeth, just as you told me. If I must master a dragon to fight Corypheus, then send it.
Phase steps is one of your favorite major abilities. Me too. I wish it lasted longer so you can run a lot farther away. I use it to get around fast.
Believed it.
It will come when I summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
All you need now is Corypheus and bam! Dragon fight.
Okay, built of superb spirit resistance. I mean, it could be useful since the Corypheus' dragon does spirit damage. So does the Archdemon. I used it in Origins. I used the all right. Thanks for the alert, Steph. I used the spirit bombs. I'm gonna try to do that more often in Origins. Use the spirit bombs during the final battle. They really mitigated damage pretty well. Corrupted dragons do spirit damage, and that's a good way to make it a lot easier. Using spirit bombs, you want to use those in. There's a lot of things I learned about Dragon Age in the past year or so that I didn't know. Kind of like in Dragon Age 2, where I didn't know about Mythal's favor. It's like it's a bomb you can make in the poison category that you can use to revive people without magic. And I'm like, my last playthrough, I was just learning that it was something that you can make. Either that, or I knew back when I first started playing probably, and I just forgot all about it. But either way, I haven't been using it. And from now on, whenever I play Dragon Age 2, no matter what the class, I'm gonna try to always make sure I have some of that. All right, let's go back to Skyhold. Let's get this final battle started. I'm gonna put Solus on my team because you know what happens one last time, because he's not gonna be available after the final battle. So I kind of want to have him on the team one more time.
We have to agree on the red one.
Well, yes. He was ordered around and left to rot.
He's an enemy commander. I can brook no mercy when the stakes are this high.
Once the sword's out of his hand, that changes things.
Not for long. Not if someone else could pick it up.
History makes a lot more sense if you were the type in charge.
Okay. You're really talking about Samson.
My heels are parallel with soil.
Exactly.
Another letter for Master Tethrus? The Merchants Guild never gives up. Everything's in place. Corypheus now waits on you to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes. A swift journey. And good luck.
I gotta see.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Carry on.
Only certain people got stuff to say at certain times. Oh, when I had Solus remove the Villasling from my character, only Josephine and Sarah said something. Nobody else did.
Is there anything you need?
That's enough for now.
Another time.
Josephine is just an extremely considerate person, and Sarah just wants to make fun of you, pretty much. That's pretty much the long and short of it.
Familiarity.
Hey, you need me?
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Good to see you. I refuse to sell to him, to his face. I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you. Can't wait, what's on?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Just a heads up, the next time I play the Veilguard after this, it's gonna be a rogue. Now I know I played mage, all three, and then now I'm gonna switch to rogue because last time when I did my rogue playthrough, I played as a mage at the end with Veilguard. I don't know why, I just felt like it, but I got a elven
A list from Lady
elven
Cassandra,
rogue
Commander.
that I'm gonna be playing.
What is it this time?
I don't know. She sealed it in an envelope and glared. I didn't dare open it.
Samson took everything from those Templars. He corrupted their souls, twisted them into everything they stood against, everything they would have hated.
I know the Red Templars fight for Corypheus, but I feel sorry for them.
They're barely human now. The Red Lyrium left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing. And he dares speak as though it were a mercy? The man's a monster. I pray his information is useful. His life is good for little else.
You knew Samson. You don't feel even a little sympathy for him?
I may have once, but after what he's done, my sympathies lie with those he betrayed. They will extend no further. The Red Templars needed to be torn down. We've broken Corypheus's army. I might have known some of them. If my life had gone differently, I might have been one of them. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? If you'd never become the Inquisitor?
I'd still be here. Well, maybe not here. But I'd be down in the barracks with the other volunteers. I couldn't just sit idle.
No, I don't imagine you could.
I love doing that because there's no fall damage right there.
So it's done.
Just about. The little ones in the camps don't have much. I thought this might cheer them up. Even in the midst of war, they deserve to be children.
It's almost time. Are you ready?
You know I am. I welcome the battle and what comes after. I will end up in Warden custody. It was what Blackwall wanted, more or less.
I'm confident they won't overlook the work you've done for the Inquisition.
That remains to be seen. best not to presume. I don't fear the Warden's judgment. It'll be no worse than what Olay had in store, and I've made my peace with that. Redemption doesn't come easy, but perhaps killing Corypheus will be a start. You've been a true friend when I haven't deserved it. I am honored to fight by your side.
Excellent. He's definitely ready to go.
Inquisitor.
Why do they keep calling my name like that? They don't ever have anything to say.
Your chant doesn't cover such things. It's all right to admit that.
You can't know. She has always shown us the way, just because an elf found that temple.
A place of our people, led by one of our people.
Perhaps. Perhaps your old ways are not what we thought.
Okay.
Drills upon drills.
Just what I am.
Familiarity. From Haven's fire come we, the able true. There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Been trying to talk to her this whole time, and I finally got an opportunity where I actually able to speak to her. It's right before the final battle. Who cares about the rumors now? Did I already speak to Sarah? Probably.
Something on?
I'd like to know more about you, now that you're comfortable.
Suppose. It's embarrassing enough now, may as well.
We'll talk later.
You already talked about that anyway. I figure everybody would have something to say knowing the final battle was right around the corner.
He was the boy who was supposed to die. He named himself after the horse.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Is there anything you need?
Do you have any advice for me?
It seems that Corypheus searches for elven artifacts. That's hardly surprising. Tevinter power is based on what those vultures scavenged from the ancient elves. Whatever advantage he hopes to gain, we need to stop him at once.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Something you wanted to talk about?
Carry on.
Guess not.
Inquisitor.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shira.
Questions.
I should go.
As you wish.
You've made such intriguing design choices for the castle, my dear. They must be inspired.
Thank you, Vivian. I'm glad you approve.
Once this business with Corypheus is done, I'll take you to Val Royeaux. You should meet my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
I suppose it's important to show that we're an authority to be respected.
Not just respected, my dear. Awed, feared, aspired to. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a woman who commoners aspire to be, and to whom nobles bow.
It's quite a lot for one person to pull off, don't you think?
It is a challenge all great leaders must face, Inquisitor. The stories of your accomplishments will spread, and with them, doubt. Are you truly the woman from the tales? They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
If that's your standard for me, what does the Divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The Divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne. Do you need something, my dear?
Well, guess that's her final words. I hope with everything that I did gets Liliana the divine position, because that's what I want.
Inquisitor?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
Worship?
All right. Sister Liliana's advice was excellent. Her scouts located a mining operation Marquis Buffon had started in secret, which must have freed the Darkspawn from beneath the earth. When discovered, the Marquis sent mercenaries to attack, but the Grey Wardens were well prepared, easily cut down all resistance. Marquis Buffon has fled into the Gabordian Peaks. The Grey Wardens have taken losses, but their morale remains high and their loyalty to the Inquisition is undisputed. Okay. So I guess the Marquis just kind of got away, huh? No, he's still here. Oh, she.
Let's see what we have.
Let's get that information before we send anybody in.
Let us begin.
To work?
All right. Let's get to it.
Did you find what you need, Inquisitor?
I can match the dragon. Corypheus is another story.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
Corypheus.
He did that? But why?
Either I close the breach again, or it swallows the world.
But that's Magnus. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I must go now, before it's too late.
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish. I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall. You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place, at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
I don't believe in gods.
Yeah, I dare.
A dragon! How clever of you! It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will. I shall sear you from the very heavens. If you desire death, you shall have it. In my time, we called your people ratas. You are nothing. A race of sniveling cowards. You dare to touch an avatar of divinity.
Look at my elves. You getting racist in the last fight? Really? Here's the staircase, Chad. Over here.
Enough! I will destroy you where you stand. A pike shall hold your head before the gates of the Grand Cathedral. This outrage.
We shall see about that.
I shall sear you from the very heavens.
Talking a lot of stuff, but he's running around. I think my dragon died right there. Ow. Still got one.
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
Yeah. Switch to my cleansing rune staff. It may not be as strong as my other one, but it should do extra damage against Corythius because I have a cleansing rune. Switch it on plate. It's that ancient elven armor.
Grant me power to finish this last rite.
breach is getting bigger!
And then the fate follows the world, right?
He's okay.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Dumat, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
Broke his jaw with that.
Wanted into the face. Solus?
The orb.
I know you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way. No matter what comes, I want you to know that what we had was real.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Indeed I am. Corey Tits is gone.
Then it's over. How lovely.
And the sky is healed, healthy, whole. There's just that left to remember.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Nice.
A moment, my lady. My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Hmm.
I just don't understand. He didn't even say goodbye.
The two of you were close. Perhaps he had no choice. He might return at any moment.
Maybe.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
Oh, now they're lining up to meet me.
Such is the way of things. Previously, you were an upstart, a Dalish elf leading a band of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A Magister and a Darkspawn in one creature. The ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Indeed, I will. Cullen?
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
Definitely your imagination. The party, the cake, it's all an elaborate dream.
Maker knows I could use the sleep. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
Our soldiers put their trust in you, Cullen. I appreciate everything you've done.
I should be thanking you. You gave me a chance to prove myself. In your place, I'm not sure I would have done the same. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Help stop an ancient Magister Darkspawn. Not every Warden recruit gets to say that. Thanks to you, I do.
That's me, helping people prove themselves to future employers.
So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
Yeah,
Someone
pretty
has
much.
to fix things. Might as well be me.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. Right now I'm thinking, this shit is weird, the Inquisitor Llewellyn story. It's a working title.
Hey.
Maybe you should keep working.
I'll leave the title for last. Naming things is always the worst. I still haven't
True.
decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
Don't divide your efforts. The people of the Free Marches are more important than a story.
As it happens, I agree with you. Kirkwall is in bad shape, and a lot of other city-states were hit hard by the war. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. Good stuff.
You helped make it possible, Bull.
That's what they pay me for. It's weird. I joined the Inquisition under orders from the Ben Hasrath and stayed because Corypheus was an asshole. Now that it's done, I've got no orders. For the first time in my life, I can go wherever I want.
You know I'll find you the best fights.
I know. Anyway, the only place I'm going tonight is back for more drinks. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
So many people died. More still are hurting. They need help. It seems wrong to celebrate, but I want to. The part of me that's me needs to, after all this.
Hey, thank you, Steph.
Some of them are
I always love
while
taking out
lying
Corypheus.
Do you have any interest in joining them?
down. I don't know. Not now. It makes things more complicated, and I'm not ready. Someday. Maybe. What happens next? Where do we go?
For tonight, we remind the world and each other that we're alive.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
Why is she just sitting behind the chair?
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's Herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
We did this. There's nothing mysterious about how hard it was to save ourselves.
I suppose. Feels weird, though. Nothing out there. I guess you'd know by this point. Seems like you did it right, mostly. Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Val Rio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? For whatever?
I could use the company. Because this doesn't seem like it'll end.
Oh, poor leader of everything. All right, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning! Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Do I have a level up? I don't know if I had that before or if this is after, but whatever. Dorian.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless. You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you? I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
It is.
Admit it, you're having a ball.
I don't trust camaraderie. All these people smiling, buying me drinks. It's unnatural. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
Oh.
You will?
Didn't even get a chance to answer him.
Spitzer lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Dang, he didn't even wait for me to respond. It's fine.
Ugh, I should never have hired a new caterer so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be. Oh, do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you? What a disaster. So my is late, the invitation to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Dedas is discussing the success of the Inquisition.
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating. I intend to rebuild the Seekers of Truth, to make us the order we were meant to be. That will take time. Meanwhile,
I'm a little distracted.
I am free to remain with the Inquisition. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand. You are not a believer, I know. Yet you have come to mean so much to us all. And you are my friend. How did that happen, I wonder? I'm pleased it did. You are a great woman, and I will always stand at your side.
So, for those of you who don't know, I like Dragon Ball. I like anime. I like Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, you know, all that stuff. I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I think the first one, I played the second one. The second one has been going on for like 10 years without a new game. A new game is coming out. They finally decided to make a Xenoverse 3. So they got a new DLC coming out on the 8th that's going to finally wrap up the entire Xenoverse 2 game. So I was just looking at, they got some of the DLC ready to go, and I'm probably gonna try to get into finishing that before the 8th, if possible. I know tomorrow is my free day. I got a meeting until late, into 4, so we'll see.
Enjoying the refreshments.
I want to get
sent all the way to the capital for the petit
the final
four.
bit of story out of the way.
I love tiny cakes, and there are so many. Which should I try first?
I would avoid the dark ones topped with gold dust. Deep mushroom and anise. An awful combination, but it's quite popular in Val Royeaux. I believe they call it the exquisite misery. Ole,
Misery.
why did we save her again? To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
Like the ham that tastes of despair. I do like tiny cakes though, especially little cheesecakes. If you ever made them before, I made them before, but it take a lot of work. It take a lot of work versus making an entire cheesecake. But not too much. It's a lot easier if you got somebody helping you. If you got like a little kid that's willing to do some stuff, sometimes that helps too. If you got the ones that, you know, won't eat everything that you hand them.
So much to do, my dear. I'll be returning to Val Royeaux to organize the Loyalist mages. The Empress requires my expertise during what is sure to be a difficult transition. but that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
As a matter of fact, I am.
And well, you should. It's a miracle we survived this ordeal. Go mingle. The night is still young.
I think I spoke to everybody. Is it possible to open those doors? All right, well, that's that.
Tis said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, but a new war rages in the shadows. Gaspar, it seems, has learned his lesson well. Even the elves have no rest, with Briala's uprising rocking the empire to its core. Fortunately for Celine, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Some claim she clings too tightly to the Alliance. Others know it is all that stands between her and defeat. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawke is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse? 1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Leliana as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she first declares an end to the Circle of Magi. The Mages will now govern themselves. She opens the priesthood to other races, declares support for the Inquisition, and rededicates the Chantry to the principle of charity. Divine Victoria is controversial from the start. Several new sects arise, resisting her reforms and declaring her rule a threat to the faith. Her response is as swift as it is deadly. Unity is maintained, but blood runs through the halls of the Grand Cathedral.
Take them out.
The Inquisition's mages, the former rebels led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. When Leliana disbands the circles, they leave the Inquisition and reform the College of Enchanters as a new order. The college, they say, will allow mages of the South to gather in peace and seek new solutions to age-old problems. For the moment, It appears to be working. Mages are enjoying unprecedented acceptance throughout Thedas.
A college is good. I like that.
And what of the Inquisition itself? It has eyes and ears in every hall. No secrets are beyond its reach, and that knowledge has become the source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, she has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand, ready.
I choose Liliana because she's the necessary change. I think she needs to. They need to force the Chantry to change to be more decent for the world, and I think she's the one to do it. She's my favorite choice for Divine. She's always the top choice for me. All right.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
Yeah, me too. Vivian I only did once. Like you said, never again. All right. How much you hate Solus, I can't even explain. Really? I have a love-hate relationship for Solus. The hate comes from Veilguard, obviously. Got one skill point. We're gonna leave it. All right. I am gonna end Dragon Inquisition stream here, but I'm gonna start another stream in like a couple minutes. So the reason why I'm doing it is because I want to make my DLC to be separate videos. So Jaws of Hakon and Descent, the Trespasser are all going to be separate videos that I put on YouTube. First playthrough, I actually like him until Trespasser, then Veilguard. Yeah, Trespasser. I was like, whoa, but like in the Veilguard, I was like, come on, really? But yeah, I get you. I know Jaws of Hakon might take me a lot longer. Maybe if I feel like it, or if I don't have anything particular to do, I try to play Jaws of Hakon on a Sunday, kind of early, that I have more time to finish it in one video, because it usually takes me like 2 to finish Jaws of Hakon. The Descent usually only takes like 1, and Trespasser usually only takes like 1. So we'll see. So I'm gonna end this one here, and then do those in separate videos. I might play another stream, but it's probably gonna be Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I know most people are not into anime games and stuff like that, but I am. They're about to bring out their next major DLC in the Xenoverse 2. with a bang, because they got a third one coming out, and it's gonna be completely different. So I'm looking at the DLC prices right now, but it's on my PlayStation. I'm looking at the DLC prices right now. I might just get them all right now, and then just play those. So I'm probably gonna be downloaded for a minute, and then I'm gonna start another stream. But we're gonna continue Dragon Age Inquisition another day. I already saved it, but I'll do it again. It's a habit, a good habit. So I will be back. So adios until then.